78 tower. That's not good. My tower's gonna waste quickly in these new waters. But I need to keep my fuel down. Have I seen those rocks before? No, I have not. So let's shine my light on these things. Okay. I have discovered Jack a Dandy Stack. That's an interesting name. Oh, what is that? A jellyfish. Oh, wow. Or a jellyfish, my bad. So that's what they meant by, like, it pubescent jellyfish for the jelly flow, or whatever they called them. Huh. Hello, lighthouse. Nice to see you. Okay. Anything else in this direction? Oh, there will be something eventually. Oh, hello. Home. A sailor runs to the rails, stripping off his clothes as he goes, beaming rapturously. Home, he cries, home, let him go. Circle to try and pick him up. Huh. Matter of luck. Odds are against you here. It'll cost fuel and time, and it's useless unless he comes to his senses. I'll try it. No luck. Waving, shouting, circling, flung life belts. No good. He swims south towards the outer continent. His head is visible in the faint light of the fall stars, silhouetted as he bobs above a wave. Something rises from below to take him, and he's gone. Well then, I was unlucky. Better luck next time. Well, that is saddening in more ways than one. The loss of fuel is honestly more important than the loss of the sailor, but I didn't want to just let him go. The odds were decent enough in my favor that I thought it was worth the shot. I do need to start off to the left, though. The promised sea, all through the waves. The song of the drownies lies shivering, sweet along the wind. Jeez. Well, there's something. Just looks like another coral reef type area. Oh, come on, really? Whatever, let him go. We don't have the fuel for this. I've lost Gods of the Sea Stone's attention. Swim south towards the outer continent. Huh. Is it because I took the easy way out that I lose their attention? Oh, come on! Tough challenge to flee the nightmare. And escape? Well, I succeeded, so I'll take it. I gained 4 more terror. Lost 1 nightmare strength. Whoa, oh, whoops, I accidentally stopped. Come on, those random events were not fair. Like, 3 of them in a row, seriously? Okay, I'm going to start going left, and I'll actually reach Mangrove's College. Oh wait, Z-Bat report. Northeast. Fine, fine. I accidentally hit the Z-Bat. Wait, click to mark on your chart. Oh wait, I can mark things on my chart? Oh wow! I'd have been using the Z-Bat for a while. If I knew that. Jeez. Okay. Fine, I'll go here. Yep, a port. Okay then. Thank you very much, Z-Bat. I'll be using you more often. I thought you were mostly useless. Like, not entirely, but like, not worth my time. There we go, dock. And what's happening? Whoa! The Fathom King's Hold. Lorcan's port, named for the most enterprising of drownies. Phosphor cells burn green. Somewhere below, the king waits. Okay then. Like an iceberg, like a bizarre master scheme, like the Neath itself, most of the hold is invisible. You see only a tiny portion of sculpted coral. The rest waits below the surface. The Fathom King's bone rooms, and aquaria. His pole snails and his dining chambers descend to an audience with the Fathom King. Fathom King is the lord of the drownies, those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he's the lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. Wow. Permit shore leave. Perhaps the sailors would like to take the air ashore. Trade for drowning pearls. The drownies have a peculiar appetite for skintalac, that silvery northern coral. They whisper and giggle as they haggle. Aw. Porter watches you right. She says nothing. Those granted audience return dazed, awestruck. Others who come and go. The king is not generous, but occasionally he is fair. Huh. This is interesting. I don't think I should permit shore leave, but I want to test it. A ruby dream. Captain, I walked the shore at the edge of the coral caps. The drowning sported there. They called my name. They said I could join them if I partook of the feast. Their eyes were red pearls. Captain, I dare not sleep. There was such a hunger on me. Gain 10 hunger, 1 fragment. Yeah, I gained 5 terror. That wasn't worth it. I knew it wouldn't be. Oh well, I wanted to see what would happen though. Man, this place is eerie. And man, do I want to see story. Like, really badly. Okay. That's the first time I've ever had something happen with, like, the background change. So that was really scary. Like, I thought that something big was going to happen. And I think something big could have happened. Okay, test the C-bat. Anything? Click the mark. Okay, cool. I can go in that, I'm heading in that direction already. Thank you very much. And actually, I'm at 94 terror. I'll go ahead and start leaving my light on. 95 terror, my bad. Jeez. Discover the Owl of Cats. Oh, is this actually a place I can dock? Looks like it. But I have to dock on the other side, don't I? Great. Discovered Port Cavendish. Okay. So I'm about to see some cats, I guess? Okay, putting my light back off. Jeez, this is not good. This is really not good. Come on. Okay, it's green again. Yeah, I don't like having over 90 terror. I start losing crew like they're nothing. So, come on. I'm really liking the Seabat. Khan's Shadow. And dock. Where there are roses, a scatter of yellow-lit honey dens and brightly painted alley houses. To the south-east rises the stone tower of Cavendish Abbey. Its ramparts hung with crimson and gold banners. There are sailors from all across the Neath hauling cargo, dicing and brawling good-naturedly on the docks. The air carries the sound of sea shanties sung with more enthusiasm than skill, and the smell of roses edged with brimstone. Okay. A piratical welcome. A piratical? Whatever. Welcome to the Isle of Cats, the wide-eyed dockmaster says brightly. Would you like to bribe me not to write down your details in this nice official ledger? Huh. The Pirate King's notice no more than 0. Aw. Marked with no more than 0, a key to the Cage Gardens. Compile report. Though the owl seems at present... So wait, why would I not want to be written down? Let me see. This is interesting. So why would I care? Anyway, compile report. Though the owl seems at present beyond the reach of the Admiralty's laws, that does not mean that the Admiralty's lacks interest in the activities. Compile report. Roses and Kings, you spend half a day observing the docks. I do notice that the port report looks different for this place, I think. Maybe I'm just being silly, though. And note an astonishing number and variety of ships. Was that a Canate Tremarin nestled beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dockhands complain loudly that they have never been busier. The caddies talk ceaselessly and carelessly about smuggling and piracy. But even the most hardened sailors lower their voices when they mention the king. They go even quieter when they talk about the Rose Garden. You make careful notes. Perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. Okay. Huh. Buy a shipment of red honey. Okay, the honey would be nice, but... Huh. Oh wow, it costs 600. Jeez. And then sell sunlight. Sunlight-filled meal catch box. High risk. Sunlight, the most dangerous of pleasures. Here in Port Cavendish, there's an appetite for dangerous pleasures, but will you be able to negotiate with the sippers of sunlight? Okay, I guess I'll talk to you. And, okay, I can't afford these things. this worth it? I'll go ahead. Kind of. Okay. I kind of wanted to see what would happen. I gained one more suspicion. You hand over the coins and she tips you a sharp smile before waving you to the nearest ale house. The entire process is straightforwardly corrupt and pleasingly efficient. Oh, okay. The Rose and Tiger. The ale house's sign is a tiger painted the color of rose petals. Someone has gone to great trouble and expense to gild the creature's eyes. They look out over the port, feral and unseeing. A caged hive of lamplighter bees hang from the ceiling like a chandelier. A few sailors give you hard-mouthed, assessing looks, but most ignore your presence entirely. Significant tokens. The caddies all wear a pair of amber stones threaded around their necks or pinned to their collars. Clandestine doings. A whispered conversation, the clink of coins, and exchange of goods. Religious observances. Is that a crimson-veiled nun? But what sort of nun would be in a place like this? Leave the alehouse. It must be more of the Isle of Cats than drunken sots and sea stories. Make sure you have learned all you wish before you leave this place. That's blunt. Okay, let's do clandestine doings. The merest taste. You turn your head as though you are admiring one of the moldering draperies hung from the wall. A vial flashes in the buyer's trembling hands. He uncorks it, pours a few drops of thick red liquid down his throat. The vial drops to the floor. When you look back up, he is gone. You blink and look around. Nobody else seems the least perturbed that a man disappeared from the mist. You pick up the fallen vial and examine the traces left inside. The sticky honey gleaming with redness entirely unlike blood. Huh. Okay. So that's what the red honey is, I suppose. Significant tokens. The caddies will. Okay. Cat's eyes, one of them says, for the Pirate King. As far as you can gather, the Pirate King's name is Leopold, and he controls all the trade on the island. Half of the caddies believe that he can take the form of a crimson tiger and creep into their dreams. The other half suspect, more prosaically, that he simply eats those who displease him. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. A mellifluous sister, of course, she responds, performing a complicated negotiation between veal, thick clove, and glass of mushroom wine. You ask what one of those is, and she snorts, I am glaring at you underneath this blooming veil. You act appropriately cowed, and the mellifluous sister thaws a little. We are beekeepers and honey harvesters. The caddies owe their prosperity to us, and the Pirate King too. She slurps the last of the mushroom wine behind her veil, and the barkeep glides over to refill her glass, eyes respectfully downcast. And okay, so these do stay the same. Okay, so interesting. So, let me see. Learn a bit about the Pirate King, learn a bit about the honey, and still kind of confused here. And the beekeepers and honey harvesters. The sisters are the beekeepers and honey harvesters. Okay. Okay, laws of the land. Okay, the barkeep stops you before you reach the door and hands you a brooch set with 2 amber stones. He waits impassively until you pin it to your clothes. Everybody was the cat's eyes here, he tells you, moving aside to let you pass. Just a friendly reminder that the Pirate King is watching. Seems that no place, then, is truly lawless. An occurrence. Your Isle of Cats, the Pirate King notice quality is now 1. You are almost entirely beneath his notice. Interesting. Oh, and now new things showed up. Why does it seem like a bad thing to have even showed up here? Okay. Let me see. The Honey Tongue. Is it both brothel and honey den? Run by someone the caddies refer to as the King's Claw? Cavendish Abbey. The crimson-clad mellifluous sisters patrol its ramparts and tend the hives of lamplighter bees. Buy a shipment of red honey, still 600. Yeah. Okay. A key to the cage gardens. Okay. Let's see. Interesting. Let's check this place out. Oh, hello. The honey tongue into the brothel is entering the brothel is like sliding into the dream of a surface orientalist. Jewel embroidered cushions, bright silk drapes, gilded statues of elements. Oh, excuse me. Sunbells and clouded leopards, silver censers release curling plumes of rose-scented smoke into the air. The courtesans are red-lipped and coal-smudged. When you catch their eyes, they smile back at you with professional interest. Professional interest. Your actions will attract the Pirate King's notice. You need 5 Pirate King's notice to gain an offer from a patron. Huh. A meeting with the King's Claw. Claw keeps a suite in the maze of corridors above the brothel. Huh. Let me see. So I need 5 Pirate King's notice for this, as if being noticed by the Pirate King is a good thing. Ask what red honey is. You know, of course, only the particulars may have slipped your mind. Comfort a Zee Captain. Huh. I need 60 fragments. Zee Captain is weeping gently, no more than 4, into a courtesan's bosom, muttering of her lost crew and rose gardens. Swap tales with a honey smuggler. A few rousing sea stories should loosen his tongue about the mysterious Pirate King. So I can't do either of these, which look like they would attract the Pirate King's notice. Interesting. And I want the Pirate King's notice to meet with the King's Claw. So ask what red honey is. One of the nearby courtesans' eyebrows lifts infinite similarly, but his reply is practiced. When lamplighter bees suck the nectar of the crimson strain of exile's rose, they are driven to madness. They enter the brains of humans and harvest their memories. He shudders, as though imagining the process himself. Those memories are installed in red honey. Each sip is a burst of memory on the tongue. Deliciously awful, isn't it? He flutters his dyed feather. I gained 1 terror and I'm at 97. Jeez. Okay, well I can't do anything else here. So let's try the Cavendish Abbey. Okay. Okay, the Lady of the Garden. Oh, wait. Cavendish Abbey. The mellifarious sisters make their home in the richly appointed stone tower of Cavendish Abbey. The thick gloves and crimson mesh helmets are worn less for modesty and more for practicality. They tend the hives of the lamplighter bees all across the isle and make a religious observance of harvesting red honey for the Pirate King. Okay, I need 5 to gain an offer from a patron. The Lady of the Gardens offer. Okay, her name, she says, is Zyra. You should use it. Okay. Gossip with a novice. I need 1 of those relics. She could, she tells you honestly, really use a lamentable relic. Best not to ask her what for. Fuel for the bee smokers. The sisters, I need 5 fuel, who tends the smokers is a talkative sort. A meeting with the abbess. And recent news, okay. She's always interested in news from London. Okay, so I need to do all 5 of these things in the 2 areas combined to be able to get a meeting with 1 of the 2 people. Gotcha. And I can't do the other 2 things because I have nothing. And I assume I'll get one of these keys if I'm able to get the honey. And then I get the honey to be able to get something from the mushroom place. And the mushroom place will give me the bomb or the really deadly thing which I can bring to 1 of 2 areas at least at the moment. So that's interesting. Okay. Well, I wish that I had more fuel. And less fear. Let's see. Let's use another sea bat. And yeah, I want to go to Mangrove College again on my way back. Kong's Hut is a long way to the northeast. Yeah, that's not worth my time. What happens if I do this again? This is a long way to the south. So it is. Wow, I barely missed that place. Okay, good to know. Oh, okay, and it's only the last place that stays shown up. But since it's like big woods over the darkness, I should recognize it. The Wreath of Roses. I wonder what happens if I touch this. Like, this looks like one of those colors. Huh. Give me a second. Which one of these talks about the wreath? Is it like the first one? The color of remembered suns, the fecund, the thwarted, the fungal, these flourish in the glow of cosmos. No. No. Oh yes, the blue of memory and brightest coal. Huh. Wait a second. The Netherbow. I forgot, I got this book with all of those letters. A book for children. One page is devoted to each of the colors of the neath, which are not found on the surface. Turn to the curator with each of the 7 possible colors in hand. Book's pages give you clues, but you'll need to seek for ports. Okay, so it's ports, not this place in particular. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I will need to go a little more south, and I don't have the fuel to make it with my lights on, so I'm just gonna have to reach 100 terror, even though I really don't want to. Give me a second. I want to slightly bump here. Check if this might be a color. Oh, okay. Just checking. Oh! Great. Lost a crew. No surprise there. Have to save my fuel though. Anything new for the Seabat? Kong's Hut. Okay, so it just switched between the 2 places. That's fine. Oh, but the other place disappeared entirely. Oh no, Khan's Shadow and Khan's Hut. Okay. Okay, so they won't show up on my map. Good to know. Mutiny! Hello! Fear and despair have destroyed the loyalty of your crew. Half of those who remain have taken up arms against you. You've taken shelter in the bridge, while the shouts ring out around you. Cut them down. Cowards, villains. Failure here means your game over. Attempt to win them around. Oh gosh! Okay, so having too much fuel can auto-kill you. That is good to know. This is the first case that's happened. Like, any sort of auto game over thing. But you hear as it happens also in the game. Jeez. I don't want to lose here. I've done too much. I really don't want to have to restart this game. I really don't. Like, please don't make me. So much, please. Well, I guess I've only got... I technically got 2 choices, but I've only got one that's gonna work, that really might work. Treachery and despair. You take cover with your loyalists and hold them at bay as long as you can. One by one, you run out of ammunition. When they storm the bridge, you fight them hand to hand, to no avail. One of them smashes you through the glass of the bridge windows. You tumble to the deck as they shout in desperate victory and land with a final crunch. Jeez. I still resent the game for giving me 100 terror for no reason earlier. That's what caused me to never be able to come back in this game. Like, I was greedy with my terror after I reached 100, don't get me wrong, but I would have never come to this point if it wasn't for that. Well, I guess that ends that tell. Lost with all hands, you and all your crew are gone. London will speculate in vain as to how you might have met your end. New darkness, you will be mourned. New darkness, you will be mourned, but you provided for an error. A bleak dawn, it's over for now, but choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. Your first captain has died, don't worry, these things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. You now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. Jeez. Legacy qualities unlocked. Upgrade your lodgings and purchase a will. Man, I only needed one more artifact to get 1500 gold or money, and then I was never gonna have to worry about anything like ever again. Jeez. Really? Really? Like, I traveled so much of this map. On my very first playthrough, I was really hoping to be able to complete this game with only one playthrough. I was really hoping. Well, that's all I can do is push on. I'll go ahead and fill this out, I suppose. Oh, so this is in 1888. Huh. What are all of these? These look like they'd all be really nice to have. Next character inherits your lodgings, along with any heirlooms you have stored there. Yeah, I didn't have a longing. Wait. Oh, interesting. Upgrade your lodgings and purchase a will. Raise a child and bring it gifts from the sea. Oh, okay, so that's if I kept my love interest up. Okay, I'm going, like, at least I'm going to learn a bit more before I end here. Horizon Codex, go north. Okay, so this is that Horizon place that was due north. Raise the anarchists to prominence. Rise high and go east. Huh. Carry a lost sister to her homeland. But, wait. But I did bring the one sister to the sisterhood. That's not what it's talking about though, is it? Sounds like it sounds like I might have been on the track for that one. While forgotten, find one who is forgotten. Huh. You are Anime 9001's rival. Retain 50% of the iron value and one weapon. Okay. Pupil, retain 50% of the mirrors and 50% of the money. Retain 50% of the veils and 50% of the money. For salvager, shipmate, 50% of the hearts and one officer. And correspondent, 50% of the pages and the chart. Oh, the chart. Okay, forgive me. I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to leave it on this page. I'll be starting a new video in just a few minutes, but I need some time to think about this and mourn the loss of a captain. Anyway, thank you very much for dealing with me here, for being on my first tell as a Zee Captain, and I hope you join me for my next one. A part of me wasn't sure if I'd continue this game if I died, but I really want at least one more go at this. At least. Anyway, I hope to see you for the next one. Till then, peace.